Hey everyone, thank you for tuning back into my travel series, and in this episode, we are in Barcelona. While leaving the airport in Paris, I used my Get Your Guide app to book an airport shuttle to the city center in Barcelona, and it only cost me €5. I found this app to have many things to do, and it's definitely cheaper than booking in person. I have made it onto the bus, and I do believe it is a 35-minute ride to the city center. Like I said, once again, it was only €5, which is pretty good. It's better than Uber. Also, I don't believe that there's Uber here. They use Cabify. So if I say Uber, I really mean Cabify. It'll get confusing. Another example of Caprice not following instructions. So the bus came. That's the bus. But what I did not read on the voucher was that it has to be exchanged. Like, there's no way to scan your phone. You have to like exchange it. Luckily, I'm still like directly across the street from where you can exchange it. Lugging around bags is not fun doing all of this, but I shall read better next time. You guys, I believe we have made it. Work it, and exit. The hostel that I'm staying at in Barcelona is called Unite Hostel. It is a 6th-floor building, and there's so many things to do. So if you don't feel like leaving the hostel, you can always find something to do inside. On the basement level, there is a kitchen area, and it has all the appliances that you can think of, in addition to like the stove and a fridge. This is also where you would come down for your continental breakfast. There is also a laundry facility equipped with washers and dryers, and of course irons for pressing. I like this facility because I was able to use my phone or my watch to use Apple Pay to pay for using the washing machines without having to fumble with my cards or finding coins. You guys ready for the elevator party? On the 2nd floor of the building here is where it is the common area. There is a computer lab where you can go into a room and just work on everything that you need. There's a bar area with extra table seating. There's a lot of seating around, different kinds of seating, whether it be chairs or bean bags or window seating. They do have yoga sessions here every Saturday morning, and every night they do play movies around 10 o'clock, and it's a different movie every night. There's also a DJ booth. Sometimes they do have little get-togethers, and there's lots of music and things going on up on this floor. And here is my room. So at Unite Hostel, I booked an 8-person room. Honestly, while I was staying here, I never saw more than 6 people in the room. Of course, inside the rooms, you do have like your sinks and your mirrors. The toilet area and your shower area are separated by their own doors, still inside the room. Everyone also did have their own little storage area to keep. It was probably big enough for like a carry-on or book bags or different size bags. It wasn't big enough for like a big rolly suitcase, but we kind of kept that off to the end. Good morning, everyone. Today is day 2 in Barcelona. I'm getting a late start. So I just stopped and got something to eat. Honestly, so far since I've been in Barcelona, I've had the same issue that I had in Paris, where my credit card will not work. Like, the chip doesn't work in there, you know, in the machines. I do not want to go to an ATM because I don't want to pay those prices for taking cash off my credit card. But I've been lucky enough that everything in the hostel is wireless payment. I just came from eating and they took wireless payments, and it's like 3-minute walk from the hostel. They have lots of great food and it's really inexpensive. Oh my God. It was such a relief to get in there and see the prices on the food, because this is probably the cheapest, well, aside from my next stop, this is probably the cheapest that I've eaten in the 3 places in between London, Paris, and here. Such a relief. But as I'm venturing out, I'll see if there are more places that do have the wireless payment option. Hopefully they do. Not that I need to spend any more money, but it'll be great. So it is definitely starting to warm up. I've taken off my jacket, but I found the bus. I'm on the bus now after getting off at the Alphonse X metro station. I was slightly confused because it doesn't actually tell you where the bus is going to be, but after walking around in small circles, I found it. So this bus came with the ticket purchase to Parc Güell that I bought using the app. It's a 15-minute bus ride versus if you take the metro to the stop closest to the park, it's a 20-minute walk upstairs to get to the actual park. I don't do stairs, so this was a great option for me because 15 minutes in a vehicle, it's gonna put me right at the door. So this was great. This is Parc Güell. It is a public park system composed of gardens and architectural elements. It was created and designed by Antoni Gaudí, and you'll hear his name a lot here in this video, mostly because there are so many masterpieces by his here in Barcelona that we're going to get to see just a few here. But like I said, this is Parc Güell. It's a beautiful park to walk around. It's very scenic, and the views and the pictures were great. Honestly, as I walked around this place, there were couples that had hard times taking pictures, and I would volunteer to take their pictures, and there would be lines of people just asking, hey, can you take my picture next? Hey, can you take my picture? So, you know, it was a lot of sharing. I would take their pictures and they would take mine, like this photo right here. But it's a beautiful park to go to. Definitely check it out. So now we are at St. Joseph La Boqueria. Let's take a look around. I enjoyed this market so much. I went around buying a lot of samples. I spent a lot of time at this sugar spot right here, buying lots of chocolates and gummies that I did shove down my face when I got back to the hostel. But there was so much stuff in this market. It was crazy. Like, I didn't have enough stomach space or money to afford to just continue to eat here. But this is definitely a stop that you should take if you come to Barcelona. So after walking through the Bocareria, I stopped and got some churros at Churro La Rambla, which is right around the corner from the Gothic Quarters. So we are going to take a walk around the Gothic Quarters, and right now it's like 5 o'clock, 5:11, and the sun is setting, and you can see behind me, everything is lighting up in this yellowish orange color, and it looks really beautiful. So maybe if I can get through the Gothic Quarters, maybe get some good pictures. We'll see if the light helps us or hurts us. So right now we are in the Basilica de Santa Maria. This is the church. Good morning, everyone. Well, I take that back. A good afternoon, almost evening, everyone. It is day 3, and it is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just leaving. Oh, it's my bus. Gotta go. All right, so I'm back. Good afternoon. I've gotten off the bus. I missed my stop, but it's okay. I'm gonna just walk it out. Right now we are at Arc de Triomphe. Yes, there's another one in Barcelona. Yes, it almost looks exactly like the other one, just a different color. But you know, it's all precious architecture. Still looks great. But we are trying to find some cantalones. If not that, if I can wait out the hunger, I can have tapas and paella. So let's see what happens. Remember that thing about me? Oh, nothing like this. Remember that thing about me finding places by accident? I think I have found one of the Christmas markets. Yes, they're pooping. I believe there is one of everyone, even all of the US presidents. So this is truly a Christmas market. Right, so I am at Churro La Rambla. I was here yesterday and got churros with chocolate to dip in, which was delicious. And as I was leaving, one of the guys who served me was telling me, or had like a menu talking about tapas and paella. But of course, at that point I was full. So I promised him that I would come back today, and here I am. After walking around and not finding the spot that I was looking for, and honestly, I asked some people and they kind of didn't know what I was talking about, so maybe I was wrong. But yes, so I'm here now, and I ordered my tapas, which I ordered nachos. Tapas is basically like appetizer foods, like in smaller portions. My paella is here, you all. It smells delicious. Take a look. Here we are at Font Magica de Montjuic, and it is a water and light show going on here. And as they were beginning to start the light show, it was really windy, and honestly, as they were starting to increase the water pressure, the wind was blowing all of the water over to the right, so everyone that was sitting there waiting for the light show was getting soaked and had to move. But like I said, this is Font Magica de Montjuic, and the show is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it is from 8 to 9. The show lasts the whole hour, and it just continues to play. So make sure you get there early because this place fills up. It is day 3 in Bars. Nope, it's not. It's like day 4 or something. Yep, it's day 4. As a black girl with this win, you all know I had to take some time to secure the puff. I mean, granted, I did travel with extra puffs, but it's so that I can perform a tandem puff unit at my next destination. Can't perform a tandem puff unit if I only got one puff. So, puff is secure. No worries. Right here, these red awnings in this building. I see that it's another hostel. It looks like it's called Safe Stay. That probably is also on Hostel World. So if you're looking to come to Barcelona and stay on the beach, Safe Stay looks like it could be great. So I stopped for some food. I stopped at Maca Maca Beach Burger Joint. I've had better, but before heading to Sagrada Familia, as my ticket is not till 5:30, I'm going to check out some more stuff on my list. We're going to Casa Batlló to get some good pics. Excuse my mispronunciation before, but here we are at Casa Batlló, which was also designed by Gaudi, and this is considered one of his masterpieces. There are regular oval windows, flowing sculptural stonework, there are a few straight lines, lots of mosaic tile, broken ceramic tile. The roof is kind of like arched like the back of a dragon, but I won't give you too many pictures. I'm super high up right now. I just wanted to get a quick video before I go back inside. I'm not afraid of heights, but this definitely makes me nervous. Down through the holes. All right, I'm going back inside now. And here we are to end it all at the Sagrada Familia, one of Gaudi's final masterpieces and also his resting place. Getting into the Sagrada Familia is like going through the airport. Take off everything with your cell phones, keys, belts, watches, all of that. You go to security, they check you. It's crazy. Gaudi worked on the Sagrada Familia until he was 73, where unfortunately he was hit by a tram and died 2 days later in the hospital. But the Sagrada Familia is known as one of the most beautiful buildings, and it is also known as like the stone Bible because on the outside there are different biblical situations that are carved into the outside of the building. And here's a list if you just wanted to kind of quickly breeze through it. And that was the end of my Barcelona trip. I ended it here. So hopefully you all can take a trip and get to enjoy these places on your own.